Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Just kidding. It's T-Hawk. I bet I had you fooled, bamboozled, backstabbed, tricked, deceived. So, I don't know if you've been living under a rock or anything, but Star Fox, one of my personal favorite franchises, is coming back into relevancy because Nintendo decided to drop a bombshell on everyone's heads by revealing that Fox McCloud is going to be in the Mario Galaxy movie. Now, let me tell you, I about had a heart attack when I checked the notifications on my phone and saw the poster of it on Twitter. I lost my freaking mind. And honestly, I just wanted an excuse to talk about Star Fox for the longest time because, like I said, big Star Fox fan. I have it on my computer, for crying out loud. You can see my stickers. I am kind of a fan. I have been playing those games since Star Fox Assault on the Nintendo GameCube. Well, not the OG of OGs, but I've been in the fandom for a long time, ever since I could hold a controller. And I just gotta say, man, it is so good to see the boy back in relevancy because man, I put so many hours into Assault, playing the campaign, doing battle mode with my brother. I adore Star Fox. It's one of my favorite franchises, one of my favorite games growing up. And, there was a rumor going around a few months ago. I think it was one of the last trailers for Galaxy that people were saying, oh, it looks like Star Fox is in the movie. This looks like Fox McCloud. And there were people trying to say, nah, that's just Toad's backpack while Toad was in the same frame. And I'm like, nah, that's not on a backpack. That is clearly a person. It looks a lot like Fox. No, people try to say, oh, it's a backpack. No, it wasn't. Y'all trying to make me think I was losing my mind, but it wasn't. And boy, was it feel good to be a believer, because I was right. Anyway, mental breakdown aside, wow. What is Nintendo doing? Right. It's crazy to think that he's going to be in the movie in the first place, because, well, obviously it's a Mario movie. Like, we know about Rob and we know about Pikmin, but the thing is, Pikmin have been kind of showing up in different things for at least a few years now, and Rob is technically, well, he's not really a Mario character, but back on the NES, he was more of an accessory. You could play Wrecking Crew, and that was technically a Mario game because that's where Foreman Spike is from, and he was in the first movie, so it kind of makes sense to have Rob in the second movie. Like, that's a completely fine cameo, but not Fox McCloud. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed they revealed this early because I've been making plans to go see the movie with some friends and my family when it comes out. Maybe not like opening day, but sometime in the next week of me recording this. I was hoping to go see the movie, and I was kind of hoping to be surprised by that, but because that is just, they made a whole poster. They revealed the guy that's voicing him. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll probably leave an editor's note right here who is voicing him or something. But honestly, I was like kind of surprised that they revealed this anyway. Because you wouldn't, well, I mean, let's be honest here. It's not like Star Fox has been relevant for the last few years. They haven't had a game since 2016. I mean, they did have DLC for Starlink Battle for Atlas exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if anyone played it. Very good DLC, mind you. Like, they did, for as short as it was, they did a good job with the characters and the story for what little they did. It was pretty good. It was definitely better than Star Fox Zero, which wasn't a really bad story, but the motion controls in that game were, well, they were controversial to say the least. And, well, it was a reboot Star Fox 64, which was going over old grounds of the Cornelia War, but they did something with like interdimensional travel, which was kind of interesting. But at the same time, they scrapped the ongoing canon that happened at the end of Assault, which had branched off into multiple elements in the middle of a command, and which was a very widely hated game on the Nintendo DS just because how bad the story was. And, well, I mean, it made sense that rebooted. I'm going on a tangent here, but my point is, it's not like Star Fox is like the Nintendo franchise that's gonna fill seats. Let's be real here. So, them making such a huge deal out of it is so crazy to me because we haven't had a Star Fox game since the Wii U. And, man, that is a really bummer. And honestly, I was surprised we never got one during the Switch 1 era, because there were icons for Star Fox, and as I said, they had DLC for Starlight Battle for Atlas. But I think there were multiple interviews of them saying that they weren't sure, Miyamoto himself saying they weren't really sure what direction to take the franchise. But I think what they're doing is they got a new game coming, and there were leaks and rumors going around saying that there is a new Star Fox game shooting to be released around the summer. I don't know if that's gonna be in like June. Hell, that could be at the end of August. Who knows? I don't know. If they just go up and say, oh, this is released in June, I'm gonna lose my mind. And that's even if these rumors are true. But considering that they went and said, oh, hey, by the way, Fox McCloud's in a new Mario Galaxy movie, I'm willing to bet that there's some truth behind those rumors. And I'm willing to bet they do have one game, at least one game, scheduled to release this year. There were rumors about there being like a classic Unreal Star Fox game and something more along like the Adventure Assault formula that they were kind of going for with the GameCube era, which, in my opinion, that is like the best Star Fox experience. And I have nostalgia bias for Assault, but like, having a more open sandbox Star Fox game that gives you all the vehicles, all the weapons to choose from, I think, in my opinion, that is the best way to evolve the franchise, because they kind of gave you the best of both worlds in that game, at least with the main campaign. And come on, the multiplayer, as I said, dude, me and my brother spent hours playing that because it was just so good. I'm telling you, online multiplayer for Star Fox, it would just be so much fun. Okay, this feels like such an obvious idea to me. The fact that we're just now having the franchise come back into relevancy and this is a possibility is crazy to me, because I feel like untapped potential right there. Because, you know, Splatoon does well, the Mario Kart games do well. Star Fox has always kind of had a battle mode since the 64, I believe. So, like, the fact that they never really kind of explored into that further and gave us another game with online multiplayer, absolutely insane to me, because those are some of the most fun parts of the game that added to replayability, is to be able to challenge your friends and stuff. But, yeah. No. I'm just... Honestly, when I first saw the poster, I'm not gonna lie, I got a notification on my phone. I was getting out of a statistics class, and I just get a notification from GameXplain. It's like, oh, by the way, Fox McCloud's gonna be in the Mario movie. I'm like, oh, that's just an April Fool's joke. I checked the tweet, and then I realized, wait, it's not April 1st. I go to the official Mario Galaxy page for the movie, and what do you know? Poster was real, so, okay, Nintendo. Like, my mind was blown, because it was like 8 in the morning, 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, that they just decided to reveal this. No, there was no big trailer, no big build up to it. They just casually revealed on I think it was a Tuesday morning. They just decided, oh, hey, Fox is gonna be in this movie, or it might have been Thursday. I don't even remember. It's been a hell of a week, but wow! You can tell I'm a little excited and very passionate about the franchise. But honestly, I just wanted to make a video because I just wanted to say how excited I am, and man, there's gotta be a new Star Fox game coming. Like, and I'm not, you know, even if the leaks and rumors aren't accurate, I still think Nintendo wanting to advertise the fact that Fox is gonna be in the movie to begin with is enough of a go ahead that they're gonna do some sort of advertising synergy for a new game coming. Because, like, if he was just a small little cameo for super fans, Why would they go out of their way to advertise this without a second agenda? I mean, I guess Nintendo can be on the left side of fields and just do things for the hell of it. But I don't know. This feels very intentional. They have got to have a new game on the market. I think they're playing their cards right. They want the brand to try to do something more with the franchise. And since it's not really the most popular of Nintendo games, they kind of want to give it a big advertisement platform. Like, let's be real. Regardless of this guy is going to be in the movie or not, Mario Galaxy movie is just going to make a shit ton of money. The first movie did. A lot of people loved it. I mean, there were criticisms about the pacing of the first movie, and people are speculating on whether or not if the second movie's going to have the same problems or not. I don't know. I'm waiting to see the movie myself for I do include that. I liked the first movie. I didn't really care it. Like, yeah, I thought it was a little bit fast-paced, but I didn't care. Jingle keys in front of me. I will eat it. If this means that I can get a new Star Fox game within the next year, dude, I don't care. Jingle keys me. I will consume slop for the hell of it. I don't care what the quality of the movie. Listen, the next movie could be an absolute, just be terrible. Worse than the first one, and I like the first one. Like, worst case, even if the movie is bad, I don't care. People are talking about Star Fox again. I've seen nothing but fan art for Fox McCloud on my Twitter feed for, like, a week straight since this happened. Well, I guess not a full week, but you get what I'm trying to say here. This is crazy to me. I know this is just kind of a rambling video. I just wanted to talk about this. I want an excuse to talk about Star Fox, man, okay? They gotta be making a new game. You can quote me on this. Within the next 6 months, I guarantee they're gonna announce a new game. And if I'm wrong, well, then I'll tear my head off or something. I don't know. But I'm willing to bet that there's going to be an announcement in the next 6 months. I don't know if the rumors about a summer release are true, but definitely at least some sort of announcement for the holiday season. There's got to be a game coming. So, whatever. I'm going to go into the movie blind. I'm trying to avoid any more spoilers after that. I'm still a little bummed this just dropped on my tweet, but at the same time, I'm so happy to see the character in the games getting talked about again. But I did kind of want to see that blind. A little part of me wanted to be shocked in theaters, but I don't know. Some people are saying there's going to be more surprises in store. I am interested to see what they do because there had been rumors about them making like a Nintendo Cinematic Universe. I know they've been doing like they made an animated short that wasn't really attached to anything but Pikmin some time ago. It was just like about Pikmin playing with a baby or something. It was just a really cute, wholesome thing. Like, I know Nintendo is obviously trying to get their hands into the animation genre again after the first time since, I don't know what, the 80s, 90s was when like the Mario cartoons and stuff were coming out. It's not like Nintendo's a stranger to like TV, movies, and stuff. They've done this before. But, oh man. I'm curious how this so-called NCU, Nintendo Cinematic Universe, is going to unfold. People are saying we might get a Smash movie. I think, initially I thought that sounded insane, but it's starting to look a little plausible. And then people are like, oh, well, this is going to be overblown and nonsense. But at the same time, the Mario movie is fun enough that I can say, even if it is an overbloated mess, even if it's just a memeable experience, I still think it's going to be enjoyable from an entertainment standpoint, just for just the sheer absurdity of it. Because, yeah, I'm a slop enjoyer. Sue me. Give me my Smash slop. I don't care. I will have my ass in a theater seat day one if there is a Super Smash Bros. Movie. Just for the hell of it. Because, listen, Nintendo actually going out of their way to acknowledge some of their lesser popular franchises and actually trying to experiment. That is what I love about the company. Because so many other gaming companies just don't have like that same. They don't. They try. They get kind of formulaic, right? Even Sony, like listen, I love Sony. I love PlayStation. It's one. PS5 honestly might be one of my favorite consoles, but some of their releases do just kind of like, okay, this is another AAA fantasy game, whatever. Oh, cool, Wolverine, that's cool, but like they haven't really done anything with their older franchises like Sly Cooper, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. Well, I don't even think those former two are even still technically PlayStation carriers, but they've got so much stuff on their back catalog that they don't try and do things with. Nintendo going out of their way to do that. I want that. And I know it's kind of controversial that people are saying, well, where's the next big Zelda game? Where's the next big 3D Mario? Where's the console storage? And I'm like, okay, I would love a new 3D Mario. I know I don't have a Nintendo Switch 2 yet, but just to have it confirmed, just to see it, that would be nice. But, dude, what makes me love Nintendo so much, like growing up from GameCube to the Wii to like 3DS era, there's just so much variety on those platforms. And something that like the Wii U didn't have, like it was formulaic. And the Nintendo Switch is like, oh, we got a big Metroid revival. That I love that. I've played every single Metroid game, believe me. That when Metroid Dread and Metroid Prime 4 all got revealed and released, those two games, probably my favorite games on the Nintendo Switch. Even if Metroid Prime 4 wasn't quite as good as the first game, I freaking love that game. I will die on the hill and say it's one of the best games on the Nintendo Switch. I will die on that hill. I don't care if the map design was more linear. I loved Metroid Prime 4. But come on, Star Fox, back in the scene. There was Donkey Kong Bonanza that was released on the when the Switch 2 first dropped. Like, if Nintendo wants to bring back stuff, this could lead into Wario Land, F-Zero, Kid Icarus. Like, yeah, people are like, I want system sellers. Nah, what we need is variety. Because when there's stuff sprinkled in between, before those big hitters, that makes the big hitters hit even bigger, because you had stuff that like until then, like it eases you into the next stuff. You're still satisfied. Like it's like ordering appetizers before your entree at a dinner at a restaurant, because this is really good, and then you get the big meal, and then it's delicious, and then maybe you have a little room for dessert. Like, let them experiment, because that's what I love about Nintendo is they try something different. Even if it's bad, I don't care. I don't want to be fed formula like same stuff that I know I'll be happy with. I want to try new stuff, and my God, let them do this. Let them cook. If they're gonna do some crazy shit and bring all their franchises together for a big Smash Bros. Movie, let them. Because even if it's bad, it's still, I guarantee it'll still be more entertaining than whatever the hell the MCU has been doing for like the past 5 years. And you know what, I'm just gonna say it, Star Wars has just been very boring. I have not gave a damn about Star Wars since like season 2 of The Mandalorian. Let Nintendo cook. Let them do some crazy shit. I guarantee it. No matter what happens, it's gonna be entertaining. And I'm looking forward to the next few years of Nintendo, because I think we're gonna see some crazy shit. Peace out.